The next war to take place in our state was the Civil War. This time the northern states and the southern states fought each other. After the North won the war, the slaves were given their freedom. The states then began rebuilding themselves into a united nation once more. Let's hear from some famous people during the 1800s.
My name is Robert Swanson. During the Civil War, I was a slave on a steamship called the Fletcher. One night, I stole the ship carrying 4 cannons and took it to the Yankees. I later became a United States congressman and served first class for the United States of South Carolina.
Hello, I am General Wayne Hampton. I'm commander of the Confederate troops. During the Civil War, carpetbaggers governed South Carolina for many years after the Civil War. Many of the carpetbaggers were dishonest and selfish. In 1876, South Carolina was able to gain control of the government, and I was elected governor.
Earlier in South Carolina, African American children were not allowed to get education. I am Mary McLeod with them, and I feel very fortunate to have been able to go to college. My family was very poor. I was the only one out of 17 children to get an education. It was not easy for me. I had to walk 10 miles to school every day. After I finished my education, I spent all my time teaching school. I found a Dayton school for African American girls. It later became known as the Bethune-Cookman College.
I'm John C. Chandler. I was Vice President for the United States for 7 years under John Quincy Adams and Andrew Jackson. I was the only South Carolinian to be ever elected as Vice President. My home was called Fort Hill after a fort that was located where the house now stands. My son-in-law, Thomas G. Clemson, gave the fort his estate to establish an agricultural college named Clemson.
Historians can give us a picture of what life was like a year ago. We can use what we learn from historians to make the world we live in a better place. Let's take a look at South Carolina today. In the early years, cotton was king in the South. Today, however, greenhouse and nursery plants rank as our state number 1 money-making crop. Cotton is second, and corn is number 3. We also grow soybeans, peanuts, and wheat. South Carolina is not only a farm state, but it's also a state with many industries. Greenville has been known as the textile center of the world, and we have many manufacturing plants in the area. We are very proud of BMW automobile plant near Greer. Tourism is also a fast-growing industry. Many people come to South Carolina to enjoy our lakes, rivers, beaches, and mountains.